With the renaissance of classic Nike silhouettes such as the Dunk, people have been going back and buying older releases, myself included. In picking up all these Dunks, I had this realization that I only have Jordan 1s that have been released in the last few years, so why don't I go back and grab some older ones? I've also been on a PE kick recently, as seen through a few of my recent purchases, so this recent Air Jordan 1 pickup is pretty fitting. And they're these, a Russell Westbrook Jordan 1 High PE from 2015. So this specific pair came out in 2015 as part of a 30th anniversary pack with 3 other Jordan brand athletes of Blake Griffin, Carmelo Anthony, and Chris Paul getting their own Jordan 1 PEs. Those 3 released together in late 2014, and this Westbrook one was the last of the bunch to release in February of 2015. The official colorway on this Westbrook pair is teal, black, infrared 23, and white. I'm not exactly sure of the inspiration behind this color blocking on here, but it does look kinda similar to a few of the alternate OKC Thunder jerseys, which was the team he played for during a majority of his career before being dealt to the Houston Rockets. Getting straight into the materials on the sneaker, these utilize a nubuck at pretty much all of these teal panels. Contrasting all of that is the infrared 23 color, which utilizes a sort of tumbled or pebbled leather. The overall quality of those two materials just seems to be okay. The nubuck doesn't have much of a feel to it, and the leather finish looks to just be a finish and not a genuine leather, so creasing is definitely more prominent as seen at the toe. This isn't surprising to me though, as these came out in the 2014 and 2015 era, which was around the time where Nike and Jordan brand just weren't putting out that great of stuff. I can't be too critical though, because these had a box price of only $130, which is significantly less than the $160, $170 box price that you'd find on Air Jordan 1s nowadays. And speaking of Jordan 1s of today, this pair of Westbrook 1s are reminiscent of Jordan 1 highs from before 2015, as they have this Jumpman at the back heel. Around 2014 and 2015 was the transitional period where Jordan brand stopped putting Jumpman logos at the tongue and heels in favor of paying homage to OG models that were blank at the heel and utilized a Nike Air at the tongue tag. It seems as if I'm the master of transitions here, and at the tongue is what separated this Jordan 1 from others at the time, with this Russell Westbrook logo in place of the traditional Jumpman logo. I don't believe these came with extra laces, which is fine by me because I feel an infrared colored lace would be overkill, and there isn't quite enough white on the sneaker to justify having a white set of laces on here. Closing out the sneakers though is a white midsole with an infrared 23 outsole with the traditional Jordan 1 traction pattern. Briefly talking about sizing on here too, I'd stick to your true size. I went with my 9.5 and they fit just fine. I don't have the original box of this pair, but back in 2015 you could expect this black Jordan box with not much branding around it, and it's pretty much become the norm for Air Jordan 1 mids and 1 lows of today. I think it would have been nice though to get some 30th anniversary packaging to recognize Russ a bit more, but that's just me. Again, these yielded a box price of $130 at the time, and were even sitting on shelves, so it was clear that not many people were going for these. And just some random tidbits to chat about too, it's interesting that Jordan brand calls this bright red color infrared 23, because it's essentially just a similar bright reddish pink that is notably seen on the Air Max 90 and Jordan brand's Retro 6 that is known as just infrared. And if I had to make a connection here as far as the overall color blocking and look goes, I'd say that this colorway looks super similar to the Spider-Man Nike SB Dunk Mids from 2008. As for my overall take on this pair, I'd say it's an interesting add to my collection. From a collector's perspective, I don't think anybody is going out of their way to actively seek these out. The way the shoe game, in my opinion, has been recently is that it's always the latest release that's up to grab, and if you miss out, you sort of just keep it moving. I certainly think that was the case for this pair, especially back in 2015, and even then, these things were sitting on shelves. If you check out reviews that were more period correct at the time when these came out, you'd hear of all these sneaker reviewers or just random people making videos saying that they were able to grab these on sale. And the reason for them sitting is what I presume to have been the overall colorway. This definitely isn't the most wearable sneaker as far as colorway goes, and I think it'd be a bit tricky for me to pull off if I wasn't wearing like an all neutral outfit. In any case, I think this pair is perfect for any Russell Westbrook fan. This is a great Jordan to be worn casually, especially if you consider Russ's signature Jordan sneakers are more tuned for basketball and performance. But that's all I have to say about these. Let me know what you guys think of the Westbrook Air Jordan 1s. Do you like the color blocking on here? Is this a pair worth going back and grabbing? I'd love to read about in the comments. If you like content like this, let me know by dropping a like and subscribing to the channel. I make videos like this for fun, so it's great to see the channel continue to grow, and it shows me that you guys are liking the content just as much as I enjoy making it. Additionally, be sure to follow me on Instagram at StuffDylanLikes. I've been picking up a lot recently, and it's been pretty hard to push out these videos in a timely fashion, so following me on there is the best way to keep up to date. That's all I have for now though. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.